Hello and welcome back to Rehab Expanded with myself, Tara Tineka. In today's episode, we're going to go through some strengthening exercises to ensure that your shoulders stay nice and stable. So when you're ready, join me on the mat.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth.
Coming down onto your stomach, we're going to go into some prone Superman rotations. So this exercise is great for strengthening the shoulders as well as ensuring that your shoulders stay mobile. So you want to come up, lift up through the thoracic spine, and then bring your arms around. Notice the change in direction of my hands. So the palms face down as they come up overhead, and then they face up towards the ceiling as they come back and around. As with all the exercises in this sequence, I want you to think of bringing your ears away from your shoulders. So keep your shoulders back and down, and this will make sure that the shoulder joint is rotating the way it's supposed to be. You also shouldn't feel any pain in any of these exercises. If you do, rather give them a skip and move on to the next.
I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
Laying down on your side, this exercise is actually performed better with a dumbbell, but I did not have one at this current moment. So if you do have a resistance band, then grab it and place the one around your arm, keeping it almost as an anchor. Keep the opposite elbow in towards your sides. If this is decreasing your range of motion, put a towel between your elbow and your side body. This tends to give us more range of motion in that side shoulder. Do this exercise for 10 reps. You want to repeat it for 2 to 3 sets. And then for the best results, try and incorporate this exercise into your workouts 2 to 3 times a week. Again, if you have a dumbbell, it will be better than using a resistance band, and it will also increase the resistance on the downward motion. Moving on to our forward reach, you're going to place a resistance band between both wrists. Now you want to keep your wrists at 11 degrees, so try and keep your elbows and wrists in a straight line. Elbows tend to want to flare out as the shoulders get more tired, but really try and keep an 11 shape. Keeping resistance in that band, you're going to bring the arms up overhead, keeping the arms in a 90-degree angle. You're really going to start to feel the burn in the shoulders in this one. Again, repeating 10 reps for about 2 to 3 sets. So this exercise is almost a burnout of the previous exercise. You're going to keep the resistance band where it is, keep the elbows and wrists in a straight line, so that 11 shape, keep the shoulders back and down, and pull those elbows and wrists out to the side. For this next exercise, you'll need a resistance band with a handle, and you want to attach it to a wall. So here I'm bringing my arm in and I'm externally rotating out, keeping that 90-degree bend in the arm and reaching the arm up forwards. So here we're really challenging the rotator cuff muscles as well as the stabilizers as we lift the arm up overhead. Remember to keep those shoulders back and down, and try and maintain integrity in the form. Control the motion back. Don't rush the exercise. You want to use muscles instead of momentum. You'll see when I turn around to the other side, but you really want to make sure with this exercise that you're keeping that right elbow in and tucked towards the body when you perform the external rotation, and then control that motion as you come up. So you'll see a little bit better on this side. I'm bringing my arm to the opposite hip, keeping that elbow nice and tucked, and then extending that arm forward in a 90-degree angle.
Hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
So these horizontal pulses are excellent for those external rotators and stabilizers. So your elbow and shoulder are going to be in the same height. You're going to keep the arm in a 90-degree shape as with the previous exercises. So all the movement in this external rotation needs to come from the shoulder joint and not the elbows. So make sure you're staying strong in the wrists and keeping the elbow in the same position and rotate from the shoulder joint. Keep the shoulder away from the ears, so remember, shoulder back and down. This is the most important part with all these shoulder exercises. You want to think of drawing that shoulder down towards the opposite hip.
I'm remembering the words you told me. Wait, hold on, put me together.
For our last two exercises, you're going to need a wall. So coming into any wall that you have, get a 90-degree shape in your arm. Starting with the external press, you're going to press your arm towards the wall. Notice there's absolutely zero motion in any of the muscles, but you are contracting them. Keep that shoulder back and down, keep that arm at 90s, pressing against the wall. You want to hold for about 10 to 30 seconds, depending on how much your shoulder can take, and then move over to the other side. So again, reiterating that the arm needs to stay at 90 degrees, and you're going to press that arm in towards the wall. Keep that shoulder back and down, and keep the tension. Repeating that same exercise but with the opposite, so we're going to do internal instead of external. So now you're going to press inwards. Again, no motion, the arm stays at 90 degrees and the shoulder stays back and down. These isometric exercises are excellent for rotator cuff tears and shoulder impingement syndrome. So this helps strengthen the muscles without any movement to eliminate any possibility of causing any pain. So again, showing from this side, you're going to press that arm inwards, maintaining that tension and keeping the shoulders back and down. Nice 90-degree angle.
In a moment I hung desperately. The other ring on my wrist is gold.
Okay guys, so those were my top 8 shoulder strengthening exercises to have nice stable shoulders. Please stay tuned for more rehab videos and I'll see you in the next one.